Hey, what's going on? Coach Joe here with Heartletics.com, and first and foremost, I just want to say thank you for spending some time today watching this special training video. I'm going to share with you a step-by-step plan to follow. That way you can have success at reaching your health and fitness goals. And the reason why I can confidently say that is because it's the same step-by-step plan that our members use at Heartletics. There are so many amazing benefits when it comes to losing body fat. For example, less joint pain, you're going to be happier, less stressed, more discipline, you're going to have way more energy, better leadership skills as well, which is so important, especially if you're raising a family and you want to establish better, healthier habits for everybody. More confidence, better sex life, even with having more stamina. Most importantly, you're living longer. Once again, there are so many amazing health benefits when it comes to losing body fat. And here's the thing, a lot of guys don't even realize what their body fat percentage even is. So I'm going to have on the screen appearing several different images with the body fat percentages right below it. And all I want you to do is kind of just figure out, where are you currently at right now when it comes to your body fat percentage? You're somebody that is struggling to have energy, you lack motivation, let's say you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, who knows, maybe even type 2 diabetes. You look in the mirror and you see yourself and you're just kind of feeling disappointed. You know, you got the man boobs, the spare tire around your stomach. Maybe you can't even fit in your old favorite clothes. Now, if that kind of sounds like you, then who knows? Maybe you're somebody that is just struggling with having too much fat on your body. Now, let me explain to you how our members have success, but most importantly, how you can have success as well when it comes to losing body fat. We use a 3-step formula, and it's very easy to follow. It's acquisition, application, and accountability. So acquisition is acquiring in the right knowledge on truly what works best for your body type when it comes to losing fat, but also building muscle. You see, we don't believe in the fad diets or the one-size-fits-all cookie-cutter plans or routines. Those are just not sustainable at all. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really teach you and give you the knowledge on what works best for your body type. This knowledge is so important to understand. Think about it like driving a car, for example. At one time, you didn't know how to drive a car. So what did you have to do? You had to go through driver's ed school. You had to have a driver's ed instructor sitting in your passenger seat teaching you how to actually drive and operate that vehicle. But then what happens? You acquired your license, right? Because you're able to pass the test. And since you're able to pass the test and have your license, it's not like you need your driver's instructor still sitting today in your passenger seat. No, because you have that knowledge. You know what to do. So now just imagine this. How much better would your life be if you actually had the proper knowledge of knowing how to eat and how to train properly for your body type when it comes to losing fat and building muscle? That way, you don't have to spend hundreds of hours constantly searching up on YouTube and Google different workouts and different diets when it comes to losing fat and building muscle and just trying to throw something up on the wall and hoping and praying that something sticks. No, you understand exactly what to do properly for your body type, and it's pretty easy. I'm sure you heard the phrase, you can either give a man a fish and feed him for a day or teach a man how to fish and feed him for the rest of his life. I bet you anything, if somebody was teaching you what works best for your body type when it comes to losing fat and building muscle, you're able to have success at reaching your goals, but most importantly, maintain that success long term. Now, once you were able to acquire in that knowledge, now it leads us to step number 2, which is applying it to your lifestyle. And the reason why this is so important and vital, honestly, is because at the end of the day, understanding what works best for your body type is one thing. But if you're not able to apply it to your lifestyle, it's not going to be sustainable. You see, if you want to have long-term success at reaching your health and fitness goals and able to maintain that success, guess what? You're going to have to learn how to create sustainable habits. Sustainable habits that work best for not just your body type, but your lifestyle as well. For example, one of the main habits that we help coach and teach our members with is understanding how macros work properly for their body type. That way they can learn how to easily reach their health and fitness goals, but also fit in their favorite foods as well. They don't have to cut out anything or restrict anything from what they're currently eating today. So is it possible to have your cake, your donuts, your ice cream, your beer, your pizza, your wings, and still lose body fat? Absolutely. Another key habit is by teaching them what works best for their body type when it comes to training, but also what works best for their lifestyle. You see, it doesn't matter if they work out in a gym, it doesn't matter if they work out at home with or without equipment, and it doesn't matter if they have any kind of injuries, either currently or injuries from the past. You see, we work with that individual on a personal one-to-one level, to really help them when it comes to building that strength and that lean muscle mass. So that way they can speed up their metabolism and be more successful when it comes to losing body fat. So once again, understanding what works best for your body type is awesome. But at the end of the day, you really need to learn how to apply it to your lifestyle in order to create sustainable habits. That way you can learn how to have success at reaching your fitness goals, but maintain that success long term. And the last step, which is the glue that holds this all together, is accountability. And honestly, this is the most important step. You see, anybody can do anything when life is easy, but what happens when there's stress? What happens when there's curveballs? What happens when there's storms that life kind of throws at you unexpectedly? Having the right group of people in your corner that's not only there to support you, but most importantly, help hold you accountable to you staying on track with your fitness goals, that's going to matter the most. Think about it like going out to war all by yourself, and it's just you and a small little pistol. If you don't have an army with you, if you don't have your brothers in arms with you to fight that battle, it's going to be very hard to be successful. When you surround yourself with the right group of guys that truly care about you and they want nothing but the best for you, it's kind of like going out to war with a huge army, and these are going to be your brothers in arms. So that way, guess what? When life is throwing you stress, curveballs, adversity, that bad wolf starts barking nice and loud, you have support. You have encouragement. You have people in your corner that's there to help you out every single step of the way to ensure that you are successful. One of my favorite Bible verses that even talks about the importance of accountability is Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, one man sharpens another. When you apply this 3-step formula, I promise you this, you will have success at reaching your health and fitness goals. This is the same formula that we've helped thousands of our members have success with. And in fact, hundreds of these guys were able to get off their blood pressure and cholesterol medications, even lowering their A1C levels and reversing their type 2 diabetes, all by applying this 3-step formula. Now, I do have to say this, there are a few roadblocks that you need to be aware of. And this is honestly why most guys never have success at reaching their health and fitness goals. And it's simply because of these roadblocks. And if you're somebody that is struggling with just one of these 4, it's going to be very hard for you to have success as well. First roadblock is not knowing what to do properly for your body type. Maybe you're somebody that constantly goes to Google and YouTube, but you actually don't know how to train or eat properly, once again, for your body type. You're just constantly looking up some information online and seeing what works for everybody, but once again, nothing is specifically for you. The second roadblock is not knowing how to create sustainable habits. Once again, understanding what works best for your body type when it comes to eating and training is one thing, but if you're not able to apply it to your lifestyle, it's going to be very hard to have long-term success. The third roadblock is not knowing when and how to make adjustments. For example, if let's say you ever hit a plateau, do you actually know what to be doing differently when it comes to optimizing your workouts? That way you can adjust things properly and avoid those plateaus? Or what about your macronutrients? When and how to make adjustments, when to shift things around, that way once again, you're never hitting these metabolic stalls. Most guys, they don't know how to do that. So they lose weight in the very beginning, but then eventually they hit this sticking point and they don't know what to do or how to even do it to best fit in with their body type. And the fourth roadblock is not having any form of accountability or support. And once again, that is the glue that holds us all together when it comes to having success at reaching your health and fitness goals. Now, if you're somebody that has been struggling for years when it comes to losing fat and building muscle properly for your body type, because who knows, maybe one of these roadblocks are secretly what's holding you back, and maybe you just need some help with that. Click on the link down below and schedule a free call with either myself or somebody from my team. On a strategy call, you're going to learn the best tips when it comes to losing fat and building muscle, once again, properly for your body type. That way you can avoid any of these roadblocks. So if you want to have more energy, you want to have more confidence, you want to get off your medications, you want to learn how to create sustainable habits, you want to look and feel proud of who you see staring back at you in the mirror, you want to fit into your old favorite clothes, you want to be able to be that inspiration for your family as well, then guess what? Click on the link down below and schedule a free strategy call.